All right, so we're all about leveling up your English vocab, right?
Yeah.
Making those words stick.
Absolutely, gotta make them stick.
And today we're digging into this cool technique from English Dose. They call it the notebook trick.
The notebook trick, huh? I like the sound of that already.
Me too, right? It's got that kind of like mysterious secret weapon vibe.
Yeah, a bit like a linguistic ninja or something, but really it's all about active learning, making it personal. And, research shows that that's what helps us remember things better, way better.
So they call this thing a word diary. But what exactly are we talking about here? I'm picturing a little leather notebook, one of those moleskins, almost like a secret playbook for word domination,
That's the idea. It's like building your own personal dictionary, but way more engaging, not just looking up words and forgetting them 5 minutes later.
Right. No more passive definitions.
Exactly. With this, you're writing down the word, obviously, but then you add the definition, and here's the important part. You come up with an example sentence, something that shows you how the word is actually used, in the wild.
Oh, I like that. In the wild.
Yeah.
So, not just the dictionary definition, but how people actually use it, right?
Yeah. Getting those nuances. And there's even more. English Dose suggests adding a doodle, or maybe a little picture, something that connects to the word visually.
Ooh. Okay, I like that. So, to say the word is serene.
Serene.
Maybe you'd sketch a calm beach with no waves, just peaceful.
Perfect example. That's exactly what they're getting at. It brings in that multi-sensory element, right?
Oh.
You're not just seeing the word, but writing it, picturing it, almost like making a little movie in your head for each word.
A word movie. Love it. So it's all about making this cool word collection, but how do we actually use these words? I'm imagining this notebook bursting with words, but then what?
That's where the real magic kicks in. The key is daily review, according to English Dose. Just a few minutes each day going back through your notebook, reading the words, definitions, those example sentences. And here's the kicker. Try to actually use those words in your conversations when you're writing.
Okay, so putting them into action. That makes sense, but I'm not gonna lie, it seems a little daunting, like trying to casually drop the word mellifluous into a conversation. How do you make that feel natural?
It definitely takes practice, but it gets easier. Maybe you set a little challenge for yourself, like using just one new word each day. The key is to keep those words at the top of your mind so they become part of your natural vocabulary.
So it's like a mental gym for your vocab, right?
Exactly. And think about it. If you're prepping for a presentation or writing an important email, you can flip through your word diary and find that perfect word to add some extra punch.
Ooh, yeah, that's smart. It's like having a personalized toolkit filled with power words ready to go. I gotta say, this notebook trick seems deceptively simple. But when you think about it, there's a lot of smart learning strategy packed in there.
Right. It's taking those proven learning principles and making them practical. And, that's something I always find exciting is okay, we know this stuff works, but how can we make it even more fun, even more personalized?
So true.
So here's a question for all our listeners out there. How can you make this notebook trick your own? Think about it. Maybe use different color pens for different types of words, or create themed pages, maybe even record yourself saying the words out loud.
Oh, your diary.
There's so much you can do, and that's the beauty of it, It's flexible. You can tailor it to how you learn best, make it as fun and as engaging as you want.
I love that. This is going to be so much fun.
It is, yeah.
All right, that's our deep dive on the notebook trick from English Dose. Thanks for joining us.
Always a pleasure.
And until next time, keep those words flowing.
Keep it flowing.